Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for March 17th, 2020. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is my opinion. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below. There you can read all the stories yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. I would really appreciate it because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV so watch the shows you enjoy. Well, lots happening right now. First though, huge thank you to everybody who's been sending us in tips. If you ever find a story, a deal, anything, head over to cordcuttersnews.com. That's cordcuttersnews.com. Click on the contact us and send us a detailed email. Include a link if you could. That makes our job a lot easier trying to find it again. And some of these stories today came from viewers like you, so thank you so much. But let's start off with Hulu will be upgrading some of their channels on their live TV service to 1080p. Hulu has been, maybe rightfully so, attacked for only having 720p channels, the majority of them. Now they're upgrading the quality to 1080p on select channels. Jess has full details over at cordcuttersnews.com if you want to learn more, but this is really great news. One more live TV service improving the quality of the channels. No exact date was released, but it will be coming to a huge collection of devices in the future. But right now, it's starting off on the Apple TV and Xbox One for the 1080p. So keep that in mind. Future support coming in down the road. With everything happening in the world right now, many theaters have actually started to announce they're closing. Now, NBC Universal has announced that they are going to make new release films like the new Trolls movie available for purchase online very soon for $20. So you won't need to go to the movie theater to see the new movie. And honestly, for $20, when you look in, if you're taking 2 or 3 people with you, you just saved a lot of money. But Trolls and other NBC Universal movies will be coming available for rent purchase online very soon. Now, they are going to be considerably more money than you would typically pay for a movie, but you get first run theatrical movies for rent for $20, something a lot of people wanted for a while. This idea that you don't need to go to the movie theater, you don't need to go and pay their popcorn rates and everything. The thing that worries me here though is movie theaters have been struggling, and if this takes hold, this becomes something long-term past the current crisis, we'll call it, that it's very likely that many, especially smaller movie theaters, just won't be able to hold on. Even some of the larger ones may not be able to. But I'd love to know what you think. Are you excited about the ability to stream your big movies, like the new Trolls movie? I got kids sitting at home right now. I kind of love the fact that the new Trolls movie will be available to watch this way. Though honestly, there's so many movies on Disney Plus, I don't know if we'll even get to it. So let me know, will you pay $20 for these movies? Do you not care? You can wait a couple more months until the price goes down to the more typical, $4 or $5 price for a recently released new movie. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Good news for our UK friends and viewers out there. The Roku Channel, which is a free streaming service from Roku, similar to Pluto TV, Zumo, and more, is coming to the UK. I know a lot of our international readers are like, hey, look, I love you talking about all these free stuff. We just can't get them. Increasingly, that's changing as more and more of these services become available internationally. Now starting off with the Roku Channel. No exact date for when this happens, though I bet Roku's rushing right now with the current increase in demand on streaming to make that happen. So let me comment. Do you live outside the United States? I would love to hear from you. Leave me a comment, just even if you just say, hey, I'm from Canada, I'm from UK, I'm from Brazil, Australia, wherever. Leave me a comment. Let me know. And 2, which streaming service from the US do you wish would come overseas that's not there already? Leave me a comment. Let me know. All right, so the FCC has been working on a bill that they call the Truth in Billing Rules. It's not a bill, it's a set of rules. Excuse me, the FCC doesn't pass bills, they set rules. That would force more and more TV companies to be more transparent, more clear in how they disclose their billing. If you are interested in learning more about this, Philip has a great story. Plus, the FCC is taking comments. They want to hear from you and what you think should be done to have truth in billing. They want your feedback here. So leave us a comment down below And if you want to talk to FCC, Philip has the whole details here in the story. Link in the show notes below there. All right, if you're like me, you're probably staying home a little bit more right now. Even if you're not on lockdown, you probably are like me too. It's like, hey, I'm not necessarily just going to go hang out at the bar right now. So, right now, according to a study from Nielsen, says that streaming is going up by as much as 60%. I think we're going to see that number go even higher. Left a little informal poll. How much more are you streaming right now with the current conditions? I've noticed we're doing a lot more with my daughter home. YouTube kids must be making a killing right now. It just, yeah. So definitely, I don't know if you're like me, trying to set some limits. It's like, hey, there's no reason why you can't ride your bike in the driveway or or play in the backyard. So we're working on all that. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you can help with there, or what your experience is with all this. Excuse me. And let me know if you're trying to battle a little bit with your kids like I am. Like, okay, yeah, we're stuck in the home, but what are we doing here? Art projects, all that kind of stuff we're trying to do. Chores, clean your room. That's kind of a big one that was yesterday's battle. But I'd love to hear from you and how this is all going on your end. And if you've noticed your streaming levels going up at all. That's something I'd love to hear from you. All right, Pluto TV has added 5 new channels. Several political channels, with it being a election year, and they've even added some additional ones like a 24/7 Spike TV Cops channel. So classic Cops episode, which now air on Spike TV, are now streaming for free on Pluto TV 24/7. I have noticed one thing with Pluto TV is they are getting better about putting the ads in the proper spots on Pluto TV. So let me know if you've noticed that. It used to be ads will appear randomly. Now they seem to be appearing during the proper commercial breaks. So leave me a comment if you noticed that. Check out the 5 new channels and let me know which one is your favorite. Which one would you recommend people check out right now? I'd love to hear from you. And lastly, Mediacom, which is a cable internet ISP, has announced that they are rolling out faster internet speeds, free Wi-Fi, and more. So, for instance, if you had their 10 down package, you're now getting 25 down. The 60 days free service for qualifying families who subscribe to Connect to Compete, which is their discounted plan. And they're expanding and extending pricing on its Access Internet 60 service to new customers to $19.99 for the next year, down from the regular $29.99. So they are actually going quite far to try to compete, because I know a lot of companies out there are doing the same. So there's a quick breakdown. I know streaming is not always at the top of people's minds, so I really thank you for your support. I'll be here tomorrow and tomorrow night for the Q&A. So if you have any core current questions, don't forget to join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern right here. If you find any tips, deals, tricks, go to corecarsnews.com, click on the Contact Us, and leave us a comment. We'll love to hear from you. Well, that's it for today. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate all your help and kind words and telling your friends about what we do here. It really means a lot to me. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you all stay safe out there.